Crazy, crazy, crazy. Go ahead and add it up. Add it up, add it up, add it up. Oh boy. Man. These meetings, man. I'm telling you, my life is becoming a meeting. I sit in these meetings, man. Whew. But, got to make it. Gotta make it work to make it happen. Good morning, Danielle. Yeah, I'm pulling up everything right now, looking at what all has transpired. Let me see. IMUX, big pullback up into these ranges of the 525s. Neuro, I don't know, man. I think Neuro's gonna get a little bit more heat than IMUX because people are gonna look back and see Neuro as a previous ripper, and they're just gonna push it because they're crazy. But we'll see. We'll see. The news on it, Neuro has some okay earnings. Let me look at the actual. Pull this up on Neuro. Um, Neurometrics names Jonathan Breck Harmel as national director of its sales for its emerging prescription neurotherapeutics business. And then these were from 8, so this is 2 months ago. I don't even know if this stuff is even matters. 2 months ago, let's see. Neuro granted European patent titled Smart Electrode Assembly for transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation. So across the skin or below the skin nerve stimulation that's okay. And everything else is from months ago. So that's the most recent news right there. But that's just a patent that they got. Neuro's still working its way. I really think Neuro's gonna be the mover on the day though. Tops is up a little bit as well. Let me flip over here to the other screen so we can look at some of this stuff. So right now, IMUX on my percent gainers, IMUX and Sober are the two things that are sticking out on there. So SOBR. And let's see, what else? Nothing else really. Tops pulling back some. Let's look at Sober over here, up 15%, largest mover on the day. Had a little dip down during pre-market to the 288s, but has not it's just been working its way straight on through this previous hold area of the 325s. We'll see if it can hold that 325s. This is only the first 15 minutes of the day. That's about to close here, so that's the close of the first 15 minutes. Let's see. CSCW was one that I think bullish. Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting this. Bullish Stonks had called out over the weekend, Friday, CSCW, and then HPCO popped up there very quickly from 231 up there to the 250s, and now is back down. A little bit lighter volume on those. ATXI is one that's continued to fall down into this flat range 250 area. Light volume there. PEGY has come up and tested this gap fill. This gap fill is about the 375-ish level. Found a little bit of resistance there. Tops. But yeah, I think all of these that have been moving, like Tops, ATXI, and I think it's Sober, they're going to have to slow down at some point. They just been going straight up almost. And we're seeing a little bit of resistance here at the 360 level here. Another thing I forgot, I took a trade on Friday. Of course, Friday was a green day, but I forgot I used like all my capital, and I was like, oh well. So I just do a little short stream on Monday because I can get out of here and make some more money, you know. But yeah, I'm going to just look over these real quick. I am UX looking a little flat. What is a spy doing at this point? What's up, Andre Ely? What's up, GD? Oh yeah, it has been a while. Man. I love seeing people come back, you know. After a while, we still going. Daniel B, I don't know where Ben is, man. You need, bro. I'm gonna get you. Ben, you need to get in the Discord so you can talk to Ben. Ben is doing Ben somewhere. I don't know. He may be doing Ben while counting sheep still. He may be asleep, so I don't know. But yeah, Monday mornings are definitely a little bit fire for me. That's why I'm not on it exactly 8 o'clock, but the meetings sometimes run a little long. I am UX coming back up here to the 550s. Only a 1% though. Not a big range here. Sober, getting a little heavy after the first 15 minutes of the day. During pre-market, Sober looks like it's going straight up, so has not done any pullbacks. I know somebody's going to be ready to sell that. Did he end his trading career? No, he has not ended his trading career. But Ben has gone more. He has, how do I say this? Let me choose some words. He has become a cryptomaniac. So all of the things that he's been like really focused on is like crypto, hard and heavy. So I tried to pull him back, but right now he's in love. He's making moves on the crypto, and so I'm like, well, you do your research into these. I mean, there's only so much time in the day, and you can only do what you love. So he has found a heart in the crypto, and trading and working with the projects and doing all kinds of stuff that is insane. But yeah, he's definitely not done with stocks though. Okay, so let's see. PEG, ATXI, all the way down there at that 250 level. Very low volume. I wouldn't even expect a pop from that. PEG, Y is making a lower high under the 375s. Tops has pulled back from the 850s, coming on down. A flat top here on the 15-minute. We'll see if this is a confirmed flat top around this $8 level on the higher time frames. On the hour chart, though, that is a pretty hard pullback to almost 50% of that candle. Only up 10%. SPY is also looking downward from the 364s. And Neuro still has a bottom here of the 316s. On the hour chart, it is red, but it's looking like it did form a little bit higher low there than the last time. Only like a cent though. So I don't know if that's going to be able to hold up. It is red on the day for now. One thing I've noticed though, like sometimes with my strategy and how I'm entering, red on the day matters, and sometimes it doesn't. It's like it's not 100%. Like sometimes I look at a red stock and I say, well, it's red, I'm not gonna trade it, but it has my setup and it works out. So it's like, do I trade it? Do I not? What do I do? Because I hate when things go red and they got my setup and I don't get in, and then all of a sudden they're back to green. But on a day like this, with it being Monday and news just cracking out, and we're seeing the top movers that have been the top movers, SOBR, TOPS, PEG, ATX, they're slowing down, especially on the volume. I mean, their volume has decreased exponentially from last week to like under 1 million shares. We look over here, we can see the average volume in the month. Um, for these, we can see the average volume in 6 months, and we can see the average volume year to date. And they're getting back to that average volume pretty much. So here, 500,000 is almost to that yearly average of right at 1 million traded on a day. SOBR coming on down. IMUX threw a quick wick up there above, but there's a little bit of a flat top here at the 550 level here. 550 on the hour chart that just got tested. What? Radiation. Oh man. Okay. HPCO going on down. So yeah, I see one called APDN. APDN. It's up 35%. And we'll go ahead and get rid of some of these weaker ones that we know are going to be slowing down here. APDN popping up there, $1.74. Move from $1.24 up to $1.74. Let me see if there's any news on that. Okay, so today, Applied DNA announces receipt of the largest single purchase order for linear DNA to date. Applied DNA announces, okay, it's the same thing. Okay, let's see. Let's see, received an order valued above mid six figures. Okay, so about 500,000. Okay, so that's their biggest order. Of course, we'll have to just watch that one. So APDN up there big. Let's see what else we got here. PEGY with a little bit of a double top here to 375s on the 15-minute. APDN may steal the show here, though. 3 million shares traded on it. The average for this month was 800,000. Average for the last 6 months was almost 4 million traded. So we'll see what it does once it gets to the average of 6 months. But we're looking for high relative volume on these stocks as well. SPY slipping on down, back down to the 360s. Sober, big dip down off of this top. Well, I was looking for certification up here. It had the 15-minute certified resistance there at the 360s. And now it's looking like it's going to end this candle in this first hour or first 30 minutes red, looking like if it drops below the 316 level. Looking a little heavy there. So right now, only thing is still holding this game is APDN. Looking for what kind of action comes at that 4 million mark. Just hit 4 million, getting a little selling there. Hit a high of the 184s. So we got 3 decent sized movers still out here. APDN, Tops, and PEGY. Tops popping back up quickly. Top is the 860, 850-ish level. Forming a lower high right now on the 15 minute. IMUX coming into a big indecision here on the hour chart, right at the 525-ish area, pushing down slightly. I think Donnell actually took a trade. He said he was long 518 on this one. If he's still in there, he's still green, definitely. We'll see what it wants to do though. It's found resistance on the 15 minutes. This little flat top 563 area. We'll see if that stays constant. But it's just big indecision right now. Euro. SPY. Oh, it's still basically in the same area. You just look kind of big there. Donnell says still holding IMUX. Nice. So yeah, he's still green on that. It's got 12 million shares traded on it. Nero's slipping on off the list. It may be something to watch later on or something, but as for today, it looks like the competition is running away on it. PEGY throwing another big test up here to the 375s. Two tests on Friday and then another test today. So looking for a nice little slam down here back below the 375s. Show that weakness. Where is that slam? Testing, jumping up there a little bit. 10 cents away from that 375 slam down. So I guess a risk here would be what, the $4? That's a 20-cent risk for most people. They'll probably jump out at $4 break. And then for the other ones that are going to get in short at $4, that'll be a nice little win for them. What's that top? The high was $3.95, not quite $4. Find a little bit of resistance right there at the 4. Let's look back. Sober continuing his downwards move. I don't like this setup at all. How much resistance is up here? Break back under the 325s is what it does not need on sober. IMUX making its way back up as well. Will it complete this lower high, or will it go ahead and push back up there? Then Nero coming back. 317 was a low, up to 331s right now. Looking quite flat. Not a lot of upwards motion there. And then APDN getting a nice little resistance level here. And basically with my strategy, what I'm trying to do is get a retest of previous resistance levels that are created during intraday. Just get a retest of those levels. PEGY up there to $4. Almost, let me see. High was $3.97 this time. Continues to try to get that 4 on there. Looking for a big crash. Donnell says looking to break 550 on IMUX. $555, yeah. Good grind on up there. All you need is some 51s. Get those 51s up there. Plenty of volume keeping it up though. Only up, it's up 3%. Would love to see it stay green though. That's the biggest issue right now. Just stay green. Just go flat. Go flat and then move up. All right, so PEGY not getting that $4. That $4 becoming some major resistance. I'm thinking we're going to see a slam back through 375 here soon. Tops, finding a little top here at the 841. See if we can get that confirmation on the hour chart. APDN launching up again. Will it complete a lower high here? 175 is looking like a little bit of resistance for it. Pushing back up to test those 175s now. What's up, Lori Lee in the house? I'm doing good. Definitely staying busy and trying to stay consistent in everything I do, you know. That's about it. That's about all I can do. Trying to be great like some of the people in this chat. Trying to be great. Trying to be patient, be observative, and take what I can from the market. PEGY coming on down. 375 is that point I'm thinking that's going to get that nice momentum downwards. Sober continue to crash. Hey, Donnell, they're starting to hold those 50s up for you. Might get this break. Let me see where. So there's a big size at 559 there, 19,000 shares right there. So that's what they need to push through, that 59. Let me see, what was that high? 55, 57. Let's see if they can go back and test that 559 there. Pretty nice size. Where's the biggest size over here on the bids? Back here at $5. They need to move up. And then the next there's a smaller one there at 507, but they're really not 10,000s or tens of thousands of shares there. So we'll see. tops. Continue to push, making a higher, pushing higher for just a bit. Only what, a 5-cent breakout there to the 855s and finding resistance again at this level that it tested on Friday and on Thursday and Friday. Same place facing resistance. APDN back to the resistance level. Neuro continues to make lower highs. Okay, so all of the low floats and mid floats have fallen off of the volume, the top 10 volume movers. As of now, we got Ford getting the most volume, AMD, Tesla, Sober, that's one of the few. iMux still up there as well. And then they're steadily moving down the list. So these little low floats gave some quick opportunities. Definitely some higher risk opportunities here on Monday morning, but we'll see what they want to do. They're definitely not the number ones on the day anymore, though. I forgot to look at oil. What is oil? Oil is over $90. Oil pushed all the way back up here, 93 bucks. Insanity. Wow. Look at the SPY here. SPY's continually just playing around this 360 level, but man, oil came back up and through. Natural gas price or natural gas rises despite prospects of moderate demand. Vestas facing short-term pain ahead of long-term gain. Oil prices slip as recession fears. Trump production cuts. Okay. So a lot of hoopla on Monday. iMux again testing the 50s. 550s here. Need to get past that 59. 59 still has 18,000 shares there. This 15-minute candle has about 4 or 5 minutes on it. A little bit less than 5 minutes. And it looks like if it doesn't make a new high, it's probably going to be in a little bit of downwards momentum. We'll see, though. The hour chart still is a lot of buying pressure from the 475 up here, back up here to the 523s. Big old buy up. But we got to see that volume keep that range alive. Sober. Not attractive. Neuro breaking down the 320 level. So it had a previous high up here, the 360s. A little bit more resistance at the 350s on the hour chart. You know, I didn't even check the daily charts for any of these. I'm just pretty much just looking at the hour chart. Let me go back and look at what the daily charts look like for these. Euro. So over here on TOS for Neuro, we can see it had a quite nice push up here to 324s, popped up to 344s, and now it's pushing back into the previous day. That level was a 325-ish level there. For Sober, daily chart, we had a push over this previous $3 level again. and now it's pushing back towards the $3. My message to sober: call me when you're sober. Hey, if they implement that, bro, you know how many people are gonna just go nuts? Like, the smallest bit of alcohol will be, I don't even know. I don't even know how they'll be regulated. There would have to be some good application programming for them to really regulate that. Or maybe they could do it like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you just sit on some needles and they check your blood real quick. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's see. Sober, IMUX. What's that daily chart looking like? IMUX came down here to the 479s, popped back up, and it's kind of sitting midways. Red on today will be the 530 level. And let's see. Tops is still up as well. Yes. Tops has a previous resistance level here right at the $10. Has made lower highs coming down into these levels. What else? PEGY was another one. PEGY had that top level of the 485s. I must have put some lines out here last week or something. Had to, because they're already. So yeah, they looks like it's finding resistance at these levels that I marked from last week, from back here. CSCW was one that was called out by bullish stonks. It's going down now, but we just wanted to see what it could do this week. A little bit lower volume. It's a low float. Just it's just doesn't have that upward movement yet. And HPCO, I believe one of these was like a marijuana stock, and then the other one was like something else, whatever it was. PEGY again struggling under this $4. I'm telling you, when it snaps down, it's gonna snap that 375 in two. Tops continue to push up here, back to this previous high. Well, it pushed up to the previous high, giving it up quite quickly. Tops 841 popped up there very quickly and gave it back super quick. So on the hour chart, we do have a nice little tested resistance of the 850s. IMUX it looks like it's going to be making a lower high here. 566 has 1 minute left on this 15-minute candle. APDN still trying to make a new high, but just kind of finding some resistance around this 175-ish level. APDN, did I have that on? Check that on the daily chart. APDN came down. It was once at $7, came all the way down, cracked the 200, found a little bottom here at the 107, popped a little bit, and now is getting another pop, making a new high above the 175, but I'm thinking it's going to get weak. Sober, if we look at the volume per candle, volume definitely dropping off. First candle on the 15-minute was almost 10 million shares traded on that first candle, then 4 million, then 1 million. So definitely a nice drop off on that volume. People losing interest in there, but no one stock has really showed that it wants to be the one on today. APDN did make a new high by what's this breakout? 84 cents up to 86, maybe a 3-cent breakout there on APDN. Another little 3 cent test up to the 87s. Really don't know what this one wants to do. Just seems like a Monday grinder. There's a size at the $2 of almost 10,000 shares there. Anything else? There's a little bit at the 86. These cheaper stocks they're a lot harder to read because people are taking much bigger share sizes because they're cheap. It's hard to say, okay, is this normal? 10,000 shares on this, is this normal? But when it's a higher stock, they typically can't take as much size on them. Well, not retail traders anyway. It'll be the guys with the whale money jumping in there sitting big. Tops starting to go a little flat. Okay. IMUX. Let's look at this volume. First candle had 3 million shares traded. Then about 3 million. 3 million. So about 3 million on the first three 15-minute candles. Still has a lot of buying pressure to get through down here at the 475s. Okay, so we see 178 down here has 16,000 shares sitting there on the bid, and then the 190s have 13,000 shares sitting there. So we'll see who gets the push. Will it get above those 190s? Hasn't done any kind of pullbacks on the 15 minutes. IMUX making a little bit lower high. Let's see where the next level is for it to test. PEGY now has a top that we can see clearly right below the $4. We'll say it's a little bit of resistance there, but it needs confirmation on the 30-minute. Tops continuing down as well. The size that was at 190 looks to have disappeared and moved up here to the 197 right at the $2. Yeah, this is going to be a big crash out on APDN. Let's see, 15, 30, an hour, an hour of upward movement. All right. Sober, getting a little hit there. Let's see if we can get on under those $3. Now we can see a even more defined area of resistance right at that 320 level. Resistance. IMUX still holding green on the hour chart. Came down and tested the 525-ish area. APDN has not faced destruction yet. Going up to $2. But it's not even moving. It's not even moving full cents. It's kind of fighting within the cents. I don't like when they do that. Their range is getting smaller. Tops PG1. All right, well, I got about 8 minutes on the stream, and I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I didn't realize that I had on my green trade that I did do on Friday. I didn't realize that I just had used all of my capital. And so I was like, oh, well, Monday I'll just be an observation day, and then Tuesday we'll see what's up. If you haven't checked out our Discord yet, Discord is where I live. You know, for the intraday trades and things like that, the call outs during the day, Discord is the place to be. Let me go ahead and drop that Discord link as well. And there are no paywalls to Discord. It's all free. Here's the Discord link there. Why can't I paste? There we go. All right, there's the Discord link. Okay. CSCW. So yeah, everything's looking like it's gonna have to come down a bit. We'll see about that lunchtime action. Now, you may see some reversals during lunchtime on some of these, like maybe IMUX or something like that. And that's what we want to look for, is those short squeezes. If you're on the long side, if you're on the short side, then you're looking for those long squeezes out of the bottom, those big old falls. APDN getting up there to $2 now. Up 62%. IMUX is kind of just kind of sitting still now, trading around one cent. So I guess that's kind of good that it's closing up that range, because it could just start grinding higher. Somebody wants it above 525. Still has a lot of buying pressure in there. Our chart still green as well. So are the shorts brave enough to jump on this one? APDN getting above $2 by a 6-cent breakout there over the 2. We go look at the it's almost up to this 200 moving average. 200 moving average is at 226, so another 20 cents. Testing that 200 moving average there. Sober. At this point, it's still a little bit too risky with that buying pressure. I mean, it could get up and test VWAP. That's a 20-cent win right there. Just about. VWAP is at the 333.43s. Let me see what's 333 could be the top though. We'll see. Because it's just not looking good over here on this flat top. Right at that 333. APDN continues to drive higher. IMUX getting bought up off of that 525 level. We'll see if it starts to hold those 550s. It really just needs some higher highs in this thing. Still green on the hour chart. Still green over here on the 30-minute chart. The high on this 30-minute chart is the 563s. All right, yeah, that's it for me today on this stream. If you enjoy the content, you know, if you're on YouTube, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can consider subscribing. If you're on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. I'm about to go ahead and break it down. I've done enough observing for today. I won't be able to take any trades till tomorrow anyway, so whatever. But yeah, looking for those shorts to get some wins, kind of loosening my thoughts on red days, because I've been definitely taking some nice profits on red days if the setup is there. It's just about managing the risk. It just, nothing is 100%. But yeah. And sometimes I make the money on a red day and it doesn't even go green. It's just a small little brief pop, just a retest of a previous level. That's all I need. 20-30 cents. Be out. APDN just will not slow down. Almost 20 million shares up there on APDN. And yeah, I'm about to get ready to shut it down. If you're going to continue trading today, be careful. Keep your head on the swivel. Thank you so much for coming through, sharing your chats, sharing your call outs, your trades. Remember, you can join the Discord for free. We do pretty much all of the communication outside of a stream in the Discord. So if you have any questions, if you want to post like pictures, articles, things like that, we have different sections in the Discord that you can check out. Not just stocks, we have cryptos, we have forex, we have all kinds of different sections in there. So yeah, just check it out. I think that's it for today. I'll be back Wednesday morning if nothing happens. If something does happen, I'll alert you in the Discord. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.